hook, I always deliver. Only one thing always on my list. Wake up and hunt that money fish. Put your boat in, call your friends. It's about that time to go fishing again. We on the hunt for that money fish. When we set that hook, we don't ever miss. One day this game is gonna make us rich, y'all. Climb on board, let's hunt that money fish. Top water terror, bait cast a bandit. Deep sea demon, the fish can't stand it. Know that I'm coming, saltwater chumming. Largemouth legend, show up and catch him. There's only one thing always on my list. Wake up and hunt that money fish. Put your boat in, call your friends. It's about that time to go fishing again. Oh, I'm about to get him right here. Gonna take that thing. It's that money fish. We on the hunt for that money fish. When we set that hook, we don't ever miss. One day this game is gonna make us rich, y'all. Climb on board, let's hunt that money fish. Money fish.
Last week on MoneyFish.
You know, this is our chance to show up in the industry because I want everybody that comes in that door the next day, the first day, probably the first entrance in here, to see a 34-foot boat out in the front that everybody knows and loves. And I want them to see this booth done, videos running, all its glory. Like, this is how we showed up. Day one, we get in there and, you know, we're kind of trugging along. Like, we see some people we know. We're not all that crowded. You know, it's just one of those things, first trade show.
By about noon, there was a buzz.
As the day wore on, we were absolutely stuffed, jam-packed the rest of the time. Man, after that, everyone was a believer, and, you know, here we are. You know, almost a year ago, we identified the Bassmaster Classic as, you know, just calendar-wise, it was going to be our first consumer event.
Well, the company ended up losing it all. UPS blames GES, GES blames UPS, everybody's pointing fingers here and there. It was 5 pallets. It was 290 boxes of stuff.
But about 1 o'clock on Thursday, the cavalry arrived, 5 pallets of gear come in. It was a massive amount of product to get through, identifying everything that we had, figuring out how to sort it, how to put it on the wall to have the most successful retail experience. And then we did all that in 4 hours instead of over 3 days.
The team launches to the public at the Bassmaster Classic.
So here we are, 2015 Bassmaster Classic, hands down, second to none, the largest event in bass fishing.
It is the single, probably most important, biggest fishing tournament in the world.
If you're a bass fisherman, it is the most important event of your lifetime.
The entire fishing industry evolves and revolves around the Bassmaster Classic. So to be able to win it, one means you won the national championship, your Super Bowl, whatever, however you want to put it, but so you're put in a pedestal of your world champion. The significance of it to the fans, the media, is greater than any fishing tournament in the world. I don't care, blue water, freshwater, this is it.
You know, when you say Bassmasters Classic, people say, what is it? It's the Super Bowl of bass fishing. It's the biggest event in the world. Everybody strives to get to the top of the mountain to fish the Bassmasters Classic. Without a doubt, the biggest bass fishing tournament in the world.
If you're a tournament fisherman, I think everybody aspires to be in the Bassmasters Classic. There's no other event like it. I mean, the feeling when you show up for it is, you know, it still gives me, you know, tingles to this day. You know, it is definitely nothing that you take for granted. And it's something that I look forward to every year. You know, not only as a fisherman, but as a fan. It's the greatest event there is in bass fishing.
To win this, life-changing. You win it, done. You ain't got to sweat it no more. AOY is the same thing. Guys that are here have different goals, different mindset. I've got an AOI, I want the Classic win. So this thing is game changing, not only from the prize money, but from your career, where you want to be, where you're going. You get this, you got it all.
This is performance, from the first fish to the last.
Shimano's SWX concept: power, rigidity, toughness, drag performance, and water resistance.
Absolute power right here, baby!
To give you retrieving power, strength, and durability.
There he is.
X-Shift, cranking power.
On the Stella.
X-Shield, extreme water resistance in the harshest conditions. X-Tough drag, ultimate smoothness and power to move big fish. The all-new Stella, show your power.
Sing to me, Stella.
There's a lot of ways, I think, to catch a memory. One is with a rod and reel.
There he is.
In the course of a fishing day, there's so many things that happen that have nothing to do with holding a fish up that are absolutely so cool. I really enjoy that kind of stuff, and it has nothing to do with having a fish in your hands and holding a fish.
Spanish Fly Apparel, keeping the legend alive. Find us at SpanishFlyStore.com.
That's why we do this, man.
So we're first 5 minutes, man. The booth is jam-packed. Still don't have hats. All our mannequins look like me. But moving product, and it's some of the jitters are easing out. It was a sleepless night last night, but here we are launching consumer level at the Bassmaster Classic.
We're about to kick this thing off, and they're lining up. It's about to get real quick up in this hizzy.
Greenville, South Carolina. We're out in the mountains of South Carolina, if there are any. And the commitment of this fan base is absolutely incredible. They are lined up down the highway. I mean, it wasn't just a line to get in the building. There was a line to get off the highway to get to the arena and get to the expo. It was something that just I'd never seen before. And the excitement to have it here, the excitement about bass fishing, and you know, it just blew me away.
We've been steady. The booth, we've had bass members in here all day from 10:30 up until now. Been an hour and a half. Everything's been steady. Stuff's been going off the shelves. I mean, it's just, couldn't ask for anything better than what we've got. The masses are about to enter.
The doors open for the soft opening, where it's Bassmaster members, and all of a sudden, you know, with just a handful of people, we have traction in the booth, and we're making sales. And I was like, okay, you know, this is working out well. And you know, they open up the floodgates, and you walk outside before they open up those doors, and there's hundreds and hundreds of people in line. It's unlike anything you've ever seen from an outdoor fan perspective.
So one of the things I hope we never have to have again is Kevin Van Dam in the booth. And it's not because it's not great for our company, great for the launch, because I want him winning the Classic. And, you know, as a side note to Skeet and all the other guys, I hope you win too. But, you know, Kevin needs to fish. These guys need to be in there on Sunday on the final day of the biggest event in fishing, really. Kevin's in the booth. So Classic opens at noon, and we're lucky enough to have Kevin in the booth. The gates open up. It's like the horses running the Preakness. Everybody comes in, and they immediately hit the brakes, giving away Kevin's boat. He's in the booth. He's been signing autographs for 30 minutes. It's fantastic. We are absolutely stuffed.
The show is just filling up. You know, people are coming, just flooding in here like this. Started at the Nitro booth, launched the new Z21. I'm right over here at the Hook booth. Got that great promotion going on where people can win my boat from last year. We're going to have it at all the tournaments this year, and all you got to do is text to win it. So the Bassmasters Classic is the place to be right now. And you know, all this hook gear, people have been, you know, excited about it. They've heard about it. This is the time you can see it and feel it for the first time.
Day one, there was an early opening for the lifetime BASS members. We did a ton of business right out of the gate. It was incredible. And then at 12, it opened for the general public. So we have a giant bay door, probably 200 people waiting to come in. And lo and behold, KVD shows up, 12 o'clock for our booth. And we are 30 feet, 100 feet from the entrance, something like that. And all of those 200 people came in, saw Kevin, and stopped. And all hell broke loose. It was fantastic. Couldn't have launched better. You know, I'm jumping up on the boat, taking pictures. It was just crazy, and you know, everything really came together. And from there, off we went.
This is performance, from the first fish to the last.
Introducing Threadlock from Seagar, an unprecedented new super braid. It's an ultra-strong 16-strand hollow core with unmatched abrasion resistance. And the future of braid doesn't stop there. Featuring our exclusive 8-strand microweave technology, all new SmackDown tournament braid is perfectly round and ultra-thin for pinpoint casts. Only from Seagar, the world leader, trusted by anglers the world over.
There's a lot of ways, I think, to catch a memory. One is with a rod and reel.
There he is.
In the course of a fishing day, there's so many things that happen that have nothing to do with holding a fish up that are absolutely so cool. I really enjoy that kind of stuff, and it has nothing to do with having a fish in your hands and holding a fish.
Spanish Fly Apparel, keeping the legend alive. Find us at SpanishFlyStore.com.
That's why we do this, man.
The team gets ready for day 2 at the Bassmaster Classic.
Series 2015 Bassmasters Classic, Hartwell, second day round. Hey, Rojas and Skeet put it on us yesterday, 20 and 20, but it ain't over. A lot of fishing to be done yet. Hook guys ain't out of it. Like to see Skeet keep going. I'm gonna go up the river and get a little bit more serious with it today. I know what I gotta do to come back. I need a 17, 18 pound bag. So big spinnerbait, big jig, shad wrap all day, stay shallow, be aggressive. Pull up your big girl panties, son. Pull them up tight and let's fish.
So today, day 2, we're calling an audible. We're completely changing our game plan. We're going for 5 bites, but we want 5 big ones. We're gonna shoot for 20 pounds. May pull out some swim baits. I don't know, we're gonna see how the day rolls. But really just shooting for that 20-pound mark. So really I don't have to go work the expo because I'd rather be fishing than standing inside working the expo.
Today, day 2, trying to go out and catch as much as I can. I don't know if I'll catch 1 fish or 20 fish or 12 pounds or 20 pounds, but got to catch as much as I can. I figure I need about 16 pounds to keep myself sniffing the leaderboard and having a shot going in tomorrow. But it was fun. When you're catching big ones and they're in a Bassmaster Classic, it doesn't get any better than that.
So day 1's over, Bassmaster Classic, and to say it was busy was an understatement. I mean, you couldn't stir this pot with a stick in here, you know. It was people everywhere, a lot of buzz. It was exciting. I mean, when you pour your heart into something and you see the public respond to it and get excited with you, it just makes you feel good. All the hard work, all the sleepless nights and everything we've been doing, you feel like it's starting to come to an end, and it was what we've hoped for. So hope today at day 2 is going to be just as good and just as exciting. We're tired. We're already tired, but hey, this is what we bought in for. This is what we're here to do, and we just can't wait. Day 2, Bassmaster Classic.
So day 2 of the Classic, I've been in town for 6 days now. Came in, had some boat issues, and got stuck with no clothing. So this one's seen a couple days at this point, so we need to go and do a little brand shopping for the Classic and work at the booth today. And you know, Skeet had a great day yesterday. I'm gonna dig in for the Skeet shirt. wasn't necessarily designed to be that, but that's what everybody calls it. And, it's a shirt of choice today. So Skeet completely delivers day one, goes out, catches a big bag, he's 20 plus pounds, gets on the stage wearing these pants that we made for him, and it was talk of the town. And as an act of support, I had just about the only other pair of yellow pants in the world, and I decided for day two we were going to show that we support our guys 100% all the time. He's in second, I'm wearing these pants, and thought it was a great idea, and got made fun of a lot, but as the anglers and the people in the industry began to see why I did it, there was high fives, fist bumps all around. It's like, man, that's really great. You look like a complete fool, but I understand it, and the fact that you're committed to your team like that really, makes us proud that you guys are involved and you get it, and it's just one of those things that we're ready to do. And I didn't necessarily think I'd be wearing it for 12 hours, but that's what I did. I mean, didn't have a chance to change before dinner, so you're going to nice places, dressed like a banana, and but got to do what you got to do.
So next year, when you're back in, I'm going to develop a red pair.
There you go.
I'm going to Tiger Woods style, Sunday red.
I dig it. But,
I'll be back.
So this week, as the tournament's gone on, there were many challenges. Obviously, we were dealing with the weather. The anglers were dealing with the weather, having to set up the booth, trying to get stuff here. Weather was a big factor. But one of the cool things about this tournament is the interaction that people get to have with their heroes.
Man, having our pro staff in the booth is just awesome. From a retail side, it shuts us down because our consumer, the fans, they don't care about the shirts. They want to hug, they want to kiss, they want to hang out with all of our pro staff. That shows, I mean, this is our team, and how special is that to have a team where, your best guys can't even walk around the convention center without security because they're flooded with fans, and those fans are now our fans because we support those guys, and we believe in it, and we hope they believe in us too.
They come into the expo and enter our booth, and these guys are just rabid about it. They want to be part of it because of who we had on the staff, because of what we built from a product perspective, and the fact that it was just frenzy, fever pitch, Bassmaster Classic 2015. It was really exciting to see that commitment, and just really validated what we thought about this consumer, that the bass guys are ready for performance product. They need it, they want it, they just haven't been getting it from anybody else. We're going to be the ones to give it to them.
We torture our lights so you can rely on them in the real world. Rigid Industries has created the world's toughest LED lights, now available for your boat. Start seeing the difference. Rigid Industries.
The team gets ready for the final day at the Bassmaster Classic.
Day 3 here at the Bassmasters Classic, sitting in the hook booth, having an awesome time. I love seeing these crowds of people walking through, grabbing shirts and picking them up. It's awesome to be able to come through and actually touch the fabric and feel it. Every one of these people walking through right now, when they touch it, they're buying them because they are so comfortable, having a blast watching this go down.
Yesterday was a pretty good day. We felt maybe we were pretty close to expectations. It was busy most of the morning, and once the weigh-in started, it emptied out in here. So we had 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon that were pretty slow, but the morning rocked it. So overall, we did great. we're gonna have another great day today, and overall the Bassmaster Classic will be epic for us. But more so than anything, everybody's excited about the brand. Everybody's stopping by. Everybody wants to be a part of it. From going to dinner, we get stopped everywhere. I mean, it's just crazy. The buzz is awesome, and we're gonna do big things.
So this morning had a huge industry meeting. It'll change our life certainly if we're able to get it done. And then come in here to 400 people in line waiting to get in the building. And then we're just jam-packed, 4 deep all day. I haven't turned around and seen somebody not checking out on the iPad. So, you know, living up to expectations on Super Sunday, whatever it's going to be called. But, you know, we have a condensed time period and more people. So it's just going to be that much more busy. Our job is to get them in, get them what they need, have a great experience, and then hopefully get somebody else in there and really churn through them. So we've had 2 days to train for it. Today's, you know, where we make it happen. This should be our biggest day.
This is what it's been like now for 3 days. You know, it's been nonstop action. It's been people in the booth. It's been T-shirts slinging left and right. People are excited about it. We're excited about it. You know, it's the Bassmaster Classic. It's the Super Bowl. It's the World Series. People have showed up in Greenville, South Carolina in record numbers. Bassmaster is blown away. We're blown away. We're humbled by what the people think about our product. Great situation.
So this is the first time, you know, that as this whole thing's ramped up, you know, day 2, day 3, you actually see people come in wearing your product that they bought the day before. I mean, I've been out doing a whole bunch of events and whatnot. The only product I've ever seen on body is stuff I've given away. So to see a consumer that spent their hard-earned money in our product, I mean, I just wanted to go up and shake all their hands because I felt emotionally connected to them because they loved our brand and how much we love it. And seeing that and then watching them come back and put a shirt on and then come back to buy 2 more and buy 1 for their wife, buy 1 for their kids. It's just a testament to how hard this team's work and how much we care about this product and this industry. It's about everyone together and doing it the right way the first time.
You know, one of the things you always doubt or challenge is, you know, when you get these events, they give you these crazy attendance numbers. And after a while, you start to realize it's all the same people that come every day. And one of the things we saw that we loved and we didn't expect was, you know, even within a lot of double counting, those were our best customers. We had people come in Friday and buy 2 shirts and show up Saturday wearing those shirts and buying more. And coming back Sunday and wearing the shirts they bought Saturday and buying more for their wives and their friends because they couldn't get this stuff anywhere else before. And they were so damn excited about what we had. And obviously the fabrics felt great and the product met their expectations. So for them to come back 3 days in a row and just buy and buy and buy, I mean, it was, you know, high fives all around for the team. And that was just complete validation of what we thought was going to happen, what we built, what we wanted to deliver from a performance fabric perspective. To have them do that just blew us away.
Tad-ow. It's the only word that can explain what happened at the 2050 Bassmaster Classic. Tad-ow. It's it. Words are not describable in this experience. We were blown away. Blown away. Never could have imagined that the public would have received us the way that they have. Man, hits their heart. Tad-ow. One of the things, as the tournament went on, as the expo went on, you know, there were a bunch of us working at the booth. And one of the things, our booth wasn't that big. You know, we brought what we normally do. And what we found out is it was very cramped because it was always packed. So some of us kind of took a step back and we wanted to be on the outskirts. And if someone needed help, we'd step in. But we didn't want to crowd the booth where people couldn't get in there and look at stuff. So I saw a lot of people. I watched a lot of people. And I'd sit back and I'd watch people come, they go away for a little bit, and then come back. And the excitement of feeling these jerseys, feeling these shirts, looking at our hats, and they're just saying, this stuff is awesome. Feeling our rain suit, doing all these different things. I tell you, it was very humbling. I think what you'll find with us at Marilana, it's not about us. And that's kind of our DNA. We're here to pump up something else. It's all about our customers, it's all about our clients, it's all about our people that buy from us. That's who we want to put on a pedestal. And we don't want it to be about us.
We want to be the most humble people out there because that's what we were created to be. So to see them get excited about things and just step back and watch, it kind of just, you know, it created this environment of who we want to be. And it was exciting to see people just get excited about what we've built.